What's up?
What it do, baby?
What's up? Welcome to the Welcome to the Switch Network. And if this is your first time, welcome. If this is not your first time, welcome back and keep coming back. Man, I'm Keys.
And I'm Nick. What it do, baby?
What's up? Man, how was your week today, man? You been going through a lot, bro.
I ain't going through the changes. Woo. You know, every time I feel like when you have a change, that means you're growing and you're about to hit something. Whenever, like, you know how they say, when it rains, it pours? Mm-hmm. All right, when it's pouring, the storm is about to be over and you're about to be blessed with something, okay? And that's what I feel like is happening. Because even though it's like a bunch of bad shit, like I'm able to react in a different way. And I feel like however you react when shit is happening is going to determine the outcome. Yeah. So now my reactions are more strategic in life, you know. But this week we got hit hard with at Lilac Tattoo Studio. It's been some social media drama. Yeah, like crazy. On TikTok specifically. Former employee, someone got fired, and Dom, the owner, asked her not to be on premises, and she came while the store was closed, the tattoo studio. It was on a Monday. We're not open on Mondays, and some of the tattoo artists are there on Mondays, whether they're working on their station or taking in their own personal appointments, their friends or whatnot. Right. Well, because it's not a normal business hours, Dom was like, hey, don't come up to the studio. And the girl decided to show up with friends, you know, and was pretty much provoking her because she was told not to come, you know. After, when you get fired, they'd be like, you know, you can't really come up here unless we say on the time that we've allotted for you to come up. Right. And, she got her going off on camera, and it went viral, which, I mean, it's fucked up both ways, you know, because Dom didn't control her temper, but at the same time, she was pissed, and she told me that she felt threatened. You know, she's like, she pulled up with her homies after I asked her not to, and I mean, I didn't think I was gonna get recorded, obviously, but I went off on her. And
at that moment, you really don't care what's happening at that moment.
She was literally blackout pissed off. And then the problem is girl is like asking people to leave fake reviews, and she's really like trying to hype it up to be something it wasn't. Like, she chopped her little video down to only make Dom sound crazy, and it was just a lot. Like, she chopped off in their mid-conversation, and it was a whole argument of Dom telling her everything. Like, girl, this is the issue. Like, and the girl's trying to act like, oh, like she came up there in peace. Like, girl, no, you came, and it wasn't even open. Like, you shouldn't even be here in the first place. But, yeah, she just did that, and so there's lawyers involved and all kinds of crap, you know. So that's what I'm dealing with. It's a PR nightmare. Damn. But other than that, it's a good thing, you know, because that same week we were also filming for a TV show. You know, so we're gonna be on Destination Dallas, and another TV show had contacted us. So it's like blessings are happening. It's just we hit that little roadblock, and we're maneuvering through it right now. So, but other than that, things are starting to like ease down, and we're getting back to normal shit. You know, regular scheduled.
But things happen in businesses. Like, it's going to happen. You know what I mean? First of all, the devil's still roaming this earth. Hello. You know what I mean? Not saying none of them were devils or anything like that. It's just, you know, he don't want to see no one succeed. So he's going to throw things at you left and right. Things going to get blown up bigger than what they are. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of miscommunication and heated arguments. So, I mean, I think everybody going to be okay. You know what I mean? People... There's good and there's bad. You know what I mean? Like, for example, when you move somewhere, there's good things about that place. There's bad things about that place. Everybody not going to be happy. You know what I mean? Then the biggest companies have bad reviews and good reviews. You know what I mean? It's everybody's personal experience. You know what I mean? Because I saw bad reviews, but it's like, I didn't have that experience when I went. You know what I mean? So. You'll get better.
Yeah. So. And I'm like, the things we're doing with Lilac Tattoo Studio, is something that hasn't been done in the tattoo industry. You know, like, we actually disrupted the market and became almost like a walk-in tattoo studio because we have so much traffic. People come in from out of town, out of state. You know what I mean? So I don't think any tattoo shop is really doing that. Yeah. At least in Texas, you know. And I mean, we have a line every single day, you know. And to me, like, the girl emphasized on attacking the owner, right? But I feel like when you do something to one, you set a ripple effect for everyone. You know what I'm saying? So these girls who are making a living, doing all they can, like, we are doing this for women, you know, not to bring other women down and stuff like that. But it was very unfortunate. But like I said, like you said too, the devil's at play. You know, you just gotta kind of keep going, and that's where we're at now. It's like we're already done with it. We're like moving on and back to our shit. Like next week we're hosting an event, a flash sale. And we're going to donate all the proceeds to everyone that was been impacted from Hurricane Ida, because there's going to be a whole bunch of people like, we're going to have to rebuild as a country now. Yeah. But yeah, we're able to donate all the proceeds to that towards a relief fund. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that a lot of people can't do. That's how much traffic we see. We serviced like 160 people on our last flash sale, and there was 300 people in line. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely something we're doing that hasn't been done, and we haven't even been open for a year. So it's like, man, it's amazing.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing through. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And also those who were affected by Hurricane Ida, all prayers to you. Yes. And, you know, hope everything will work out. Absolutely. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I know a few people that are going to be taking donations and helping hands-on in Louisiana.
I would love to go to Louisiana and help. Especially me being a carpenter and everything. Absolutely. I would love to go and help. So if anybody know how I can do that, please let me know. Oh yeah. Please let me know. I would love to go there.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this episode. Where are we? Let's see. Oh yeah. How long should you wait to sleep with someone you're dating?
Someone you're dating or like together?
Someone you're dating.
I mean, it depends on each other and how the vibe is and stuff like that.
Well, how long would you wait? It sounds like it's real quick.
I don't know how long it took me and Hope to sleep together. See, when me and Hope met during COVID, when COVID first hit. Yeah. So it was still kind of, you know what I mean? I'll wait minimum. If I'm feeling you and the connection is really good, about 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh, you a hot toddy.
About 2 weeks.
Okay. Bust it wide open, she said.
Yeah. I can wait 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be appalled at my answer.
Oh. But it gotta be, both people gotta be feeling that. It's not just like me.
I got a boundary.
But you can feel the vibe. You can definitely feel the vibe and stuff like that.
Well, see, if I'm dating you, most likely I'm dating you like because I want to. I want to see a future with you. So yeah. In order for me to take myself seriously, I know that I need to wait 3 months before I even sleep with you. Period.
No, okay, see, my thing is how my answer was. Yeah. You're in a talking stage, and then you go to the dating stage. So we already missed that talking stage. I'm not sleeping with you during the talking stage. Yeah. But when you start the dating, that's when it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So maybe it could be 2 months. I don't know, but we're talking about dating. But yeah. I talk, then I date, and then I get in a relationship.
So how long do you talk before?
I don't sleep at talking at all. Yeah. Until we like say, hey, we're dating and we're like only dealing with us. That's when we can start sleeping together. But the talking stage, no.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I mean, I guess I consider talking dating. Okay. You know what I mean? So like if I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to you for 2 months and we're just talking. Yeah. Like I'm gonna get to know you for 3 months, and then after 3 months I'll go ahead. Yeah. We might can do it. But I think I do that because of self-control. Mm-hmm. And I notice a pattern for myself. If I sleep with you early on, I'm not interested after. Yeah,
you got to get me mentally. But if you already got my attention this long, you damn near got me mentally. Right. You know what I mean? So once you get me mentally, it's next from the physically. Because you got to make sure before you get deep that the sex is even
Man.
You know what I mean? Because that is a big part of the relation. People don't understand that. I mean, you can teach people, but it's only so much you want to teach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's more of a connection that you have with that person. And of course, it's a conversation you have.
It's that soul tie, that energy tie.
That shit ain't no joke, so be careful who you sleep with.
Facts. Like, I don't know what people been doing, like, but sex is sacred. It has to be, because it's the ultimate feeling.
It's the best fucking thing in the world.
You know, when you climax, that's the best feeling you get.
I'm gonna drink to that.
You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, it's a sacred thing. I mean, it's used to make babies. It's everything. So, it's life itself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like
it's a big part.
Yeah, and I didn't really do that until I got older, you know what I'm saying? Like, and realized, like, maybe I should start taking these relationships more seriously. Yeah. But when I was younger, it was just like, whenever.
So I was never a hoe. I was never a hoe. I mean, you can call me a hoe because I did sleep with people that I wasn't with. But
Keith just called me out like that. I see. It's cool.
I mean,
cool.
A duck is a duck. You ain't the only hoe listening to this. I'm sorry.
Well, now I'm a housewife.
Yeah.
And they said that couldn't be done. They said it couldn't be done. Nah, but really, shit. Yeah, I was doing my player. You know what I'm saying? I was in there, and anyways. Not very proud of that, but
you seem a little proud.
I was a little.
You were a little happy back then.
For a second, but now looking back, I'm like, dang, I should have slowed my ass down at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did. 3 months is my rule. If you want to keep my attention, if we're gonna go long term.
But you'll still be sexual though. You'll be like kissing and everything before that 3 months though, right?
Yeah, we can make out. We can make out, but kissing.
That gets. Oh my gosh.
Kissing leads to other things. So it's like I try not to like keep it regular and just try to have self-control, because if I have discipline in that and getting to know you and like taking it serious, then I can take you serious in a real relationship. Like I know we'll probably go further, because my longest relationships have been where I waited 3 months. Yeah,
I feel like if you wait too, it just makes it more like when you actually have sex, like, I've been wanting to fuck the shit out of her since, you know what I mean? Thanks. And it's like, she made me wait this long. Like, you know what I mean? It just makes it better. Intense.
It's better. It's better because you and then sex is a thing that develops over time too. Yeah. Like in a relationship, at first you don't give everything you got in one night, you know what I'm saying? And then it goes from there, and you start becoming more open and trying other things. And so we got forever to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going to give you everything in the first night. Like, I'm going to make sure you don't forget tonight. Right. But you ain't going to get everything. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you just got to take your time, do it right, and make it last forever. So, all right. Next question. What do you think about men who think they're superior to women?
I've been dealing with this for the past couple of days.
Really?
Well, 2 days. And that's why it's a topic that I did want to talk about. Because men really think they are better than women. They're not all men. I'm not going to say all men, but there is some men that think they're way above women. And it's sickening.
I've seen a TikTok video about that guy, the light-skinned dude.
It's very sad. I don't understand where, like, people's getting off. Like,
I think he's hurt.
You make a simple video of you lifting the refrigerator, and that's where... That is hurt, because you really took that long. If you think you're so higher than women, why did it hurt you that bad that I lifted the refrigerator and pissed you off? Yeah. You know what I mean? And you got men under converse. But it started first with the woman, then the type of woman that said, oh, you need a man. That's what I did the video on. And it's like, ma'am, you need a man. Do you get what I'm saying? Right. Like, stop putting that everybody needs a man and that's what's in the Bible. Because if everything that y'all listen to is that's in the Bible, everybody be breaking laws right now. Even having a cell phone and talking across country, that was not, you know what I mean? Right. We wasn't supposed to be talking to everybody else across the country. That's not how it's supposed to be.
Wearing cotton.
There's so much things that we're doing that we are not supposed to do.
The list goes
on. I hate when people do that, but it's like, you really got mad in my comments because I lifted the refrigerator. You know what I mean? It's not even that. And then it's like, oh, well, you need a man to live. You won't be here. But men need to realize y'all can't just spit out shit and make a baby. It has to go into a woman. We bring the life. Right. Y'all start the life. We finish the life. Right. So it's like you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us. Do you get what I mean? So it's not that we're not equal. It's not that we're one above each other. Why don't we just all come together and help each other? What is up with this?
You need, yeah.
I don't need no man in this world.
Right.
My own dad wasn't there at one point in my life. I don't need a man in this world today. I need a man. Probably I have my stepdad, of course. Now my dad is back. The only man I need is Jesus and God. That's only people that I need, men that I need in my life.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like my friends and stuff like that. But it's sad that, men really think that we need them. Yeah. It's nice to have men around, but we don't need them. Right. You get what I mean? That's just like a woman. How if we was get on there, we saw a man do something that it's a woman's job. It'd be wrong for us to be like, oh, see, women do it better. That's why you need a woman in your life.
Well, you need men's sperm to make a baby.
But you need a woman, though.
You do.
A man can't ejaculate and a baby gonna come out. It don't work like that. It has to go into a woman.
Exactly.
But nowadays, to be honest with you, sir, not coming out now, we don't need men to bring life into this world anymore. It's about to get so deep that
But you do need the sperm.
Yeah, you're right.
So you do need a man, but
we don't need a man.
You don't need a man physically. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need him physically.
We need it for 10 minutes.
We need the sperm real quick.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, women can do the things that men can do now. Mm-hmm. So there are females who are now bodybuilding. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There's female mechanics now.
Yeah.
There's females.
And men hate that.
Yeah, there's females in everything now. And I know it's not all men, so shout out to the men who have an open mind and
respect.
Yeah, respect for women doing things. But the main thing is, what we need is more men who respect women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think that it would be a lot different. Like, even like with the whole Boosie thing. Mm-hmm. His argument for Lil Nas X is too gay for television. My thing is,
if it was two women, it wouldn't be too gay.
Well, that too. Mm-hmm. And my thing is that Boosie raps about drugs, sex with women all the time. Well,
that don't make me a drug dealer. You know what I mean?
That's too much for TV too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if my kid is watching a gay man on TV, and let's say I don't want to have him that, I don't want him to watch two girls kissing. I don't want him to watch a blunt being rolled up. I don't want him to see guns being waved in the music video. That's too much for your kids. So at what age do you let your kid watch BET Uncut? Yeah. Or do you let them watch a music video or violence or play video games that have violence? You know what I'm saying? So it's not that it's too gay, Boosie. It's
but with the name Boosie.
Yeah, like, so he doesn't respect women anyways, is where I'm getting. Like, and then if you can't, you just don't let your kids do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? This obviously Lil Nas X they say his music started off with kids for Old Time Road, but if you listen to the lyrics of Old Time Road, you probably shouldn't be letting your kids listen to it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be that nitpicky, then fucking the industry you in is kill your grandma's baby music. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing about nice about it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about sex, drugs, who could be on the most drugs, who could sell the most. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Getting the money, wearing a chain, being fancy with, just dumb shit. Yeah. So it's like, don't let your kid watch it, period, then. You know what I'm saying? Keep your kid watching Barney. Right. Till they're fucking in 9th grade, because other than that,
but Barney gay, so okay, you stuck either way. Teletubbies is gay,
you know what I'm saying? But the thing is that his he tried to prove a point, but he couldn't prove that shit because it's just a big contradiction. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're mad because Lil Nas X does the same thing you're doing, but with men instead. Yeah. There's no difference though. Like, boy, you shouldn't be letting your kid watch that. You shouldn't be getting letting your kid do sexual activity at a young age with grown women. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make that kid a man. Yeah. That makes that kid being sexually abused.
And
traumatized. Like, what? Yeah. But anywho, we probably got off subject there, but I feel like Boosie is probably one of them men who don't respect women. And thinks that he's superior. And I just think that those people who think like that, their mindset doesn't stretch very far.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they just don't have the mental capacity to see past a certain limit.
Yeah. If it's just good music, it's just good music and let it go. You know what I mean? Or if it's a good person, just being a good person, like, just let it go. You got to see gender, and that's sad.
And, like, when I was a kid, I didn't listen to the lyrics. Like, I mean, you did, but you didn't understand them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the hell they're talking about when you're a kid. And then when you get older, you're like, oh.
Damn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But back then, it was just music.
The beat.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think Boosie be taking it too far. He be doing too much. He be making himself look stupid.
He does.
I feel bad.
And that's too. And why the woman or I don't need no man is because men like y'all who do that. You know what I mean? It's like y'all always think, y'all put us so that we need them. So now to the point, we don't need y'all no more. You know what I mean? We're going to show that we can do this by ourselves. And especially when you got a stud like me that can do everything a man can do. You know what I mean? But ain't no need.
Sometimes I need the man to come.
Yeah.
I got me a handyman, okay?
But she need a man.
You know what I'm saying? And
not everybody need one. You know what I mean?
Not everybody does, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so, and we only need it if we do. We only need them for a short amount of time. It's not. I feel like everybody needs a woman in their world. Oh, everyone needs, and that's women. Not being like, oh, you know what I mean?
Men need women.
Yeah, and it's not we're out here saying, oh no, you need us. You know what I mean? It's just putting it out there now. Since we putting it out there,
yeah.
Men need women. We need this woman. Women make the world go round. I don't care what nobody says. Period. It do because we have that. We have that balance. We have that. Oh, let me step back and actually analyze something. Men are just go ahead straight forward and just do what they want to do and not think about it.
They're logical. You know what I mean? We bring in the love, the creativity. You know what I'm saying? Like we need that warmth. It's a balance. You know what I'm saying? It can't always be logical all the time. We bring the feelings. That's why they say God could be a woman. They say because it's both.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
both. You can feel and you can be strong at the same time. Like
there's so much thing to worry about. Female. We have COVID out here. Now we have fucking her friend Delta coming out, and then we have things going on with the whole Texas situation with abortions and everything.
Oh, and we could wear our guns now.
It's just so much, and you want to worry about, oh, a man is superior to a woman.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck. We really don't care. Like, we really don't care. So,
it's just about being human now. And if you can't adapt to that in 2021, like, you may not make it that far because this is where we're going. You know what I'm saying? We're adapting to becoming one as a human race. You know what I'm saying?
Like, this is a new world. Like, what's so crazy, like you, for example, adapting. Like, you have COVID. We live, the world is not the same anymore. This is a whole new world.
Different.
And we're adapting to it.
Facts.
The world is not how it used to be. It's like, oh, dang, the world has really changed in the blink of an eye. And now we're just adapting to that new world because that's something you have to do. Yeah. Like you said, if you're not ready to adapt, then you just need to talk to Jesus and tell him you're ready to come home because...
If you're not evolving, if you're not growing, you're dying. Yeah. Period. That's, you're doing the opposite of growing, and that's dying, you know? And not physically, but dying inside. You know what I'm saying? And you can only take so much when you're not evolving and moving with the changes.
Or willing to learn. Like, if you're just stuck and you're like, I want to learn, though. You know what I mean? That's a right step. But if you're just stuck, I mean, it is what it is. Like, where are you going to get in life? You're not going to get
left
nowhere.
In the dust.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be willing to embrace change. You have to keep an open mind. And just evolve with the times, you know, or you're just gonna get left behind. And I mean, if you're cool with being left behind, that's your business.
Stagnant. Who want to be stagnant their whole life?
Like, nah, bro, we can't.
But anyways, that's all negativity. You know what I mean? There go, look, devil just hitting you once because a lot of things go through your head. But it's just, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things going good. We're still alive. We're still here. You know what I mean? We're still able to go do things and stuff like that. So
facts.
It's just. Mind the business that pay you. You know what I mean? Like, just leave other people's life alone. I don't care if there's 2 men kids in the back seat, 2 women kids in the back seat, bunch of people. If that ain't got nothing to do with me or affecting me, I don't care.
Right.
I really don't. I don't really care what anybody does. You get what I mean? Like, if my friends decide, gay friends decide they want to be with men, go ahead. Like, that's just
do your thing.
That's nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just be there to support you. I'm gonna want to know why. But, you know what I mean? We're just going to be there to support you.
Right.
So,
And that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? People are making decisions and they're on their own chapters in life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell people, like, don't compare your chapters to anyone else's because it's not going to be the same. You know, you might learn a lesson 2 years ago and I'm just now learning that lesson. You know what I'm saying? So you just don't know what level people are at. The main thing is people have to be willing to embrace change and actually take the steps towards making change, not just talking about it. Because I hear people talk about that shit all the time. Oh, I want change. Oh, this and that. I should do this. Someone should love me. This and that. But if you're not changing and you staying the same, well, what do you expect? You're going to keep attracting that same situation. Keep redoing the lesson over and over again. And it's just like, your life just becomes a cycle of toxicity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to grow and learn from the lesson.
And that's what the people, too, like, oh, my God, why can't I find a happy relationship? Why can't I find a happy relationship? If you're not really taking the time to figure out why all your relationships are falling, you would never understand why you are single. Hello. You know what I mean? There's something, I look at some people like, why are you still single? You know what I mean? Because it's what you keep attracting. And you think, oh, maybe that was just them, that was them. And you keep attracting the same exact thing. I think everybody needs, if you're constantly angry, you need someone that's constantly positive so y'all can balance each other out. You really need that balance in your life. And people keep, anyways, I'm going to stop because that could be a whole relationship podcast
oh my gosh.
Or episode. So, because I've been through a lot, so I'm able to, you know what I mean? Even at only being 28, I've been through a lot of relationships. I've been through a lot. You know what I mean? So, that's something else we can talk about.
Oh, so you might have been a hoe back then.
I wasn't a hoe. I just fell in love quickly. That was just it. You know what I mean? Just fell in love very quickly. I always felt like I need someone to love me. Like I said, that's a whole episode that we can get into.
A lovable hoe.
Yeah, whatever.
So. All right. We're going to close this one out, and we'll say that for an episode soon.
Yeah.
Send me that topic.
Very soon.
But for next week, y'all, we actually missed this topic, and we keep on missing this topic. And I wrote it today to be a topic, and then we didn't get
something
to
else.
It. Yeah, so next week's topic that we are going to discuss, masculine women that have to play the stepdad role.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I had about 3 of them. Yeah.
Well, don't tell us now.
Oh, I'm not.
Hey, make sure y'all hit us up on all socials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, the Switch Network. If you found our podcast, you can find our socials. And I left them below in the description.
And remember to please send us questions on our email, theswitchnetwork@gmail.com. And ask us questions, man. Don't be afraid to ask us anything. And if you want to be anonymous, say, I want to be anonymous. We really don't say names for real like that anymore. Yeah. But we want to start saying names so y'all understand that we see y'all questions and we are answering y'all questions. So, we love y'all. And like Nick said, please follow our socials down below.
Yes, sir. And we'll talk to y'all on the next one.
Out.
Peace.